All right, well, we're learning more about the young American killed in a fiery Russian plane crash. 22-year-old Jeremy Brooks, a recent college grad, was heading to northwest Russia for a job as a fishing guide when the plane made an emergency landing in Moscow before bursting into flames, killing 41 people on board. Greg Palkot is in our London bureau with the very latest on this tragic story. Greg?
Tragic indeed, Julie. Yeah, more details about the American killed in that horrendous Sunday crash of a Russian plane, and more details about the crash itself. As you noted, 22-year-old Jeremy Brooks, well, he was a fly fishing fanatic. He worked at a fishing store in Santa Fe, New Mexico. He guided fishing trips. He was well-liked, and yes, he was on his way to northwestern Russia for his passion to do some angling up there before he died. He was one of at least 41 killed on that Aeroflot plane. It crashed shortly after takeoff from Moscow, headed to Murmansk, Russia. There was a total of 78 people on board. 5, we understand, are still hospitalized. The investigation continues now into what caused it, being zeroed in on weather, technical fault, pilot error. The plane was forced to return to Moscow only after about a half an hour of flight and made a hard landing. It was full of fuel, and it's thought that triggered that horrendous fire. Tales of heroism are emerging. One young flight attendant literally grabbing people by the collar to get them down the emergency slide to try to save their life, and at least one tale of deadly lack of consideration. Reports that one guy blocked a whole lot of people trying to flee for their lives as he tried to get his carry-on bag out of the overhead storage rack. I think, Julie, that should be a tale for absolutely all of us in these situations. One final note, a technical note, the plane is Russian-made. It's been in operation since 2011. Aeroflot runs most of them, but it is used by a couple of international airlines, Asian and also one Mexican airline, but there's no talk of a grounding. But again, maybe one of the biggest takeaways, leave. Don't go for your carry-on bag. Back to you.
All right, Greg Palkot, thank you.